He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie The Conjuring. It stars Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, Lily Taylor, and it's directed by James Wan, who also directed Insidious. Now this film takes place in the 1970s and it's about these two paranormal investigators. They're demonologists, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were actually these two real people in real life who did these famous horror cases and demon stories. They did the Amityville Horror, and they just were like renowned demonologists. So it follows one of their more famous cases about this farmhouse in the 70s, and this family moves in, and basically it's a demonic dark forces are in this house, and Ed and Lorraine are called in to help exorcise them or bless the house or get rid of the spirits. As soon as I saw the preview for this film, I was super excited because I saw it was the director of Insidious, which is probably the last horror movie that I saw that I really enjoyed. And I was really excited to see what this one would be about. The introduction with the Annabelle doll character already had me on the edge of my feet. I was like, oh, this is so creepy. That doll is so weird looking. The real doll is a Raggedy Ann doll, I think. But this doll was just so weird. I just want to see that movie alone. But the introduction was cool. They introduced Ed and Lorraine, and then they introduced the family, and then they intertwined the stories, and you have The Conjuring. The format of this horror film was a little familiar. You know, you've got your kids, you've got your creepy toys, you've got your stopping clocks at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of repetitive stuff, and it's all stuff you've seen in every single horror movie, but this one, I don't know, it was just done a little bit differently, and I really enjoyed it, especially since afterwards you go home and you're thinking, holy crap, did this really happen? So of course I did all this YouTube information, and I looked up Ed and Lorraine. Ed died in 2006, but Lorraine is alive, and it definitely cheapened it for me, so don't watch any YouTube stuff. It definitely made it feel more gimmicky to me. But the movie itself, I thought was great. I really enjoyed it personally. I love horror films, and this is definitely the first horror film I've seen in 3 years that I've really enjoyed. I'm not exactly sure why it's rated R, because there's no blood or guts or gore or anything, but it was just scary in itself, and I guess they're already making a sequel, which is kind of annoying. Whatever, what have you, they have to make their money in some way, shape, or form. But I would definitely recommend seeing The Conjuring if you like horror films. Most people are going to like this film unless you're like some uber horror film fan and you have some sort of problem with Ed and Lorraine Warren. I don't know. Anyways, I enjoyed The Conjuring. Go check it out. Playing in theaters right now. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.